him saying he's like the captain of the Royal Guard immediately made me think of Undertale. I'm the captain of the Royal Guard. Did he take over for Papyrus or did Papyrus take over for him? Yeah. You good, bro? Hang in there, bro. We're almost done. I don't know if you're dead yet, but we're almost done, bro. This is the saddest quest I have ever done. Now, usually I do an intro at the beginning of the video, but y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. We're going into Dainsleif's quest today, and I don't really think he needs much of an introduction. All right, y'all know how I feel about Dainsleif. I love the man. He's interesting. Would I say he's charismatic? No, but he is a pretty fire character, and I want to know more about him, so we're gonna be doing his quest today. I've been procrastinating this for the longest time, and it's about time that we get back into the story. I know it's taken me forever to finish the main Archon quests, like just in general for all of Genshin. I don't know why I procrastinate so much, because I do love the game, but we're back in it. We're back to what we're supposed to be doing, and where am I supposed to be going? Of course.
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's complicated.
Oh, all right then. I'll start by introducing myself.
All right then.
I'm Yuehoi, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Okay.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at
Why
Eugene
does this man
Terrace
look like
finally
Freddie
came to their
Mercury?
senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval, but some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
What happened?
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange.
Well, give us a
While one of the miners was on a
Yuehoi.
break, he suddenly noticed a few hilichurls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something.
Okay.
They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilichurls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilichurls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Oh.
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilichurls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilichurls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
I mean, my thing is that, is it really a problem? If there's like too many hilichurls in the ecosystem, isn't that maybe helpful? Because like they do be attacking innocent people and stuff. So is it really a problem to just like have them be out the way?
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Strange is definitely the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission?
Paimon.
Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
When strange things like this happen, I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious us ourselves now, too.
Ah, great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilichurls keep heading to.
So, as you guys can see, I got 97% exploration. Dainsleif's quest is definitely going to be able to let me 100% it because it's been bothering me, guys. That and Zhongli's second story quest is blocking me from doing 100% in Leeway. So we need to get this going. I don't know if I want to show you guys the story quests, like the character story quests, because I did the Klee one and no one was really feeling it. So I don't know if you guys will care for the other ones.
A whole city that's floating in the air! Upside down?
I'm at a loss for words.
Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again?
The defiled statue.
Yes, that's it!
That was
just
insane.
Like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Oh, is that my man's? Hey, babe. Dainsleif.
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected...
The feeling is mutual.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we?
Oh.
Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before.
I don't know why, but I don't believe that. I have a lot of questions for you.
I understand how you must feel.
Oh, yeah!
Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily.
I forgot. The last time we met up with Dainsleif, we also reunited with Ether. And it turned out that Ether and Dainsleif knew each other. And Dainsleif beforehand did not give us that information that they knew each other. And it feels like he knew that Lumen was related to Ether. And I also wonder, because I know not Ether, I know Dainsleif mentioned that he had this friend that he was traveling with. And I wonder if he was talking about Ether or someone else. But yeah, if I were Lumen, I'm gonna need some answers. Like, you knew my brother? You knew he was part of the Abyss and you didn't say anything? Like,
now our paths
surprised it wasn't
cross
hands
again.
on sight.
Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation.
First, tell me what you're doing here. What was going on with that portal? No, who cares about that?
That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place.
So you didn't actually catch up with my brother last time?
Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network.
Oh,
Where they emerge on the other
interesting.
side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the network.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin last time when I entered that portal, the next moment that I realized where I was all alone, back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands.
Look at Lumen. She looks so mad. Why don't you tell me who you really are? Who is the Twilight Sword?
So that title stuck in your memory.
I actually don't know.
I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Conria, but now it is but a cruel joke. My curse.
Oh,
to
right.
bear. Twilight Sword was my title as
Yes.
captain of the Royal Guards when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation is quite justified.
Dainsleif is just such an interesting character. But him saying he's like the captain of the Royal Guard immediately made me think of Undertale. I'm the captain of the Royal Guard! Did he take over for Papyrus, or did Papyrus take over for him? What is the history between you and my brother?
We were travel partners.
Okay, so
we
he
both
was
partook in a
him.
painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together.
Okay, so let me see if I got this right. Gosh, it's like been so long since I played that there's like some details that I don't remember as well. But I know that Conria fell 500 years ago. Lumen witnessed that destruction. And at that time, I believe her and Aether separated, maybe? During those 500 years, were Dainsleif and Aether traveling together? Because Dainsleif is from Conria. I don't know if I'm right. And Aether, the last time we saw him, he told Lumen that she will understand his viewpoint once she reaches the end of her journey. Because like now he's on a new journey. I hope it's gonna like get more into that.
Before you continue questioning me, I ought to warn you. If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Okay, well, answer my questions anyway.
Say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
Let's go and investigate.
A wise choice. There appears to be light from a fire coming from near that rocky wall. Let's take a look.
His voice is so hot, guys. It's so hot. Now, is it Kaya's level of hotness? It's close, but Kaya will always be my number one.
What makes this place so strange is that the environment here weakens the effect of the curse.
The curse?
We can see effects of the
Oh,
curse.
Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here, right now, I can feel my body sending a strong message to me. It is telling me, stay.
I paused it and I forgot the question I was gonna ask. Why is it now that the hilichurls are like coming this way? Like what's prompting them to like come this way after all these years? Because the chasm feels like it's been there for a while. So why now?
So, this place weakens the curse? That's pretty incredible. But how?
So the hilichurls are also
That
people
I shall
from
need to
Conria?
investigate. But to the best of my knowledge, the Abyss Order does not have the technology to achieve this.
So you're saying the hilichurls that come here are also from... Oh, okay. Because I'm like, do we know that information? So they're also
Indeed.
from Conria.
Do you know why hilichurls wear masks?
No.
It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection in a body of water. Compared to how they remember themselves, it is a terrible sight to behold. One that causes them great despair.
So these hilichurls really are from...
The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it. And yet, it does not truly mean that they will never die.
Wow.
So, you mean there's a way to undo it?
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be eroded until they are virtually non-existent, even if death is not the form that this erosion takes. When the hilichurls realize that the end is nigh for them, it seems their instinct is to seek out a calm and dark corner of the world in which to finally say goodbye to the centuries of suffering they have endured.
I'm understanding, but I want to like get every detail. Okay, the hilichurls are from Conria. They wear the mask to hide their appearance because it's like a jump scare to see what they look like, because they still have memories of what they looked like before. The curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it, and yet it does not truly mean that they will never die. I guess what it's saying is that they won't experience death normally, like the way it's supposed to happen. It's just going to be like a painful thing. Because it says the curse of immortality denies death to those afflicted with it, and yet it does not truly mean that they will never die. So they will die, but just like not in the natural way, like how most people will die, you know, with like old age or just natural causes and things like that. It's like a form of death that I think is probably practically torture in a way. So they will like erode away and they will die from it, but that form of death is not natural death. Sad.
And of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can ease the effects of their curse would surely be their first choice.
Oh, this is sad.
That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
Wait, whoa, wait, Dainsleif, can I mourn a little bit? I want to see Dainsleif fight, bro. Like, actually fight alongside us here.
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Obviously, they're from the Abyss,
Black
Paimon.
Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Khaenri'ah.
Ooh.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your troops?
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Dainsleif, answer the question.
Wait! Dane!
Oh, hey. What's up, bro?
Seems we missed one.
Do you need
Wait,
something?
stand down. There's something different about this one. It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without it? But more importantly, why did he seem so familiar?
Maybe he recognized you. Wait, hold on. Is Lumen reading his mind? Because it feels like he's thinking that.
That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence.
Since the
We should press
hilichurls,
onward to the city.
since the hilichurls wear masks, Dainsleif partially has a mask. So I wonder if he wears his mask for the same reason, or if that's like a part of the curse that it kind of like erodes your body away.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler, looks like it's time to get into ruin exploring mode.
Don't waste your time.
Oop. Oh, he got the key. Let's go. How did you do that though?
Khaenri'ah's technology, abyssal power. Two things I couldn't be more familiar with. They're just cheap tricks to me.
Okay, period.
So the Abyss Order really is trying to... Dan seems like he really understands
What's this
going
upside down
on
city
here.
built by Khaenri'ah?
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more ancient civilization
Ooh.
still. The Abyss Order simply got to them before anyone else.
Even older than Khaenri'ah? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine back that far.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Khaenri'ah. At least, it would if it were the other way up. Let's head toward the light over there. Mind your footing on the way ahead. It's a long way down.
Even older than Khaenri'ah. That's super ancient, huh?
Oh no! More Black Serpent!
Sounds like a
They're
velociraptor.
not coming after us! Are they just trying to scare us off? Huh. These knights seem like they're hiding something behind
The
them.
hilichurls.
Hold on, I think they...
Dainsleif, help us fight, bro. You're just standing there watching. This is not a coliseum. This is not for entertainment. Okay. Okay, guys, don't attack the hilichurls, okay? They be tripping. Wait, guys, what are you doing? Relax, guys. Let me just wait until they're done. Okay, thanks. Oh, these hilichurls are dying, bro. They have to be.
Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Order's secret. Huh. I should have guessed.
So, what exactly is going on with these hilichurls?
What does it look like, Paimon?
As I said, for these hilichurls, the end is nigh. They have grown old and fearful of the light, even become one with the darkness. And yet the curse continues to corrode them.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard them?
So they can die in peace, maybe?
More of them are closing in!
Fighting them is meaningless. Oh, hey, bro. You gonna help us out?
It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and disappeared again!
Oh, I think he shook his head.
And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Halfdan.
Whoa! What? You recognize him?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilichurls, don't you? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing their duty. The one who ordered them to retreat just now, I suddenly recognized him. I knew him as a young man, an elite in the royal guard of old. His name is Halfdan.
So, he's from 500 years ago too?
To this day, I still remember the final orders I, the Twilight Sword, gave to Halfdan on the day of disaster in Khaenri'ah, before I made haste back to the palace. Inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Khaenri'ah at all costs. Because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events that followed. Royals, gentry, common folk, these identities made no difference. Against the might of the gods, the only identity that mattered was being from Khaenri'ah. These Black Serpent Knights have lost their intellect, but perhaps, in whatever remains of their minds, they are still protecting the people of Khaenri'ah. If you see these ruins as Khaenri'ah in the throes of disaster, and these hilichurls as the people crying for help, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat and more of a warning.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. They keep repeating a word from the old language of Khaenri'ah. Run.
So they're not talking to us. They're telling the hilichurls behind them to escape. This is so dark.
Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh, so Paimon had them all wrong.
It doesn't matter. Even I took them for enemies for a moment. Let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knights will no longer try to stop us.
The fact that they can just like move on after hearing something like that. Sealy!
Time to go.
So they're just like waiting to die. That's basically what they're doing. And it's like so sad and like bittersweet that like the three of them chose to sit here and just wait. They're all like doing this together because like even though they're like monsters, they still don't want to die alone.
Dane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine.
Oh, Paimon, don't be rude about it. Have some empathy, dang.
Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can. Come on, let's.
Okay, yeah, that cutscene was needed, huh?
Look! Up there! A water pool! Even the water pool is upside down. Oh, wow! This is a pretty amazing place! Dane, do you have any idea at all how it works?
The pool must be part of the entire city structure, a relic of this ancient civilization. And more importantly, it is the very thing that is weakening the curse. Here, my whole body feels more at peace than it has in a long time. The effect is stronger here than it was before. And I think it's because that water pool has something akin to a cleansing effect.
So pretty.
Cleansing? So that means the water in that pool can wash away the curse for good?
That's what it seems like.
No, that would be impossible.
How are you so sure?
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice to say, no one understands the curse like I do.
Okay.
It is a way of branding us at the level of the fate of the world itself. When a god applies a curse, it takes effect at a higher level of reality than the person themselves. Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being, becoming part of me, slowly but surely replacing me.
You know, the way that Dainsleif is describing the curse sounds like just like the most dehumanizing thing that can ever happen to a person. Yet despite that, after 500 years of bearing this awful, horrible, tormentous curse, he's still like pretty okay. He's pretty nice. Like the way, like the closest way I can describe this curse is if you're constantly on your period with the worst cramps imaginable, and you know, like all of the symptoms, you know, breaking out, throwing up in some like awful cases, being sore, and just like a whole bunch of stuff. That's like the closest to like a real life thing I can describe like as a curse, or like a chronic illness, you know. But despite all of that, he's still like a pretty nice guy. Like, I'm sure he like keeps secrets or whatever, but I mean, he's honestly pretty chill. And like, he kind of was a little bit snippy with Paimon earlier, but he's pretty okay. So, I mean, props to him, like dealing with something like this for 500 years, and he still has traits of humanity left in him that he displays. Like, he showed moments of missing someone, reminiscing, and like longing. It's pretty like admirable that he's still like still human.
Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for a time, but cleansing it entirely, consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body. It is not a process that one could ever hope to survive.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life? Whoa. An irreversible curse! Paimon can't even imagine!
In any case, I can feel that the water's cleansing effect is not nearly potent enough. At most, it might suppress the curse, but a little.
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind of out of place.
So like, even if you try to use the water to get rid of the curse, you're gonna die anyway, and it's probably even more painful than just letting the curse kill you. That needs to be in one of the unforgivable curses in Harry Potter.
Frankly,
that's crazy. You
I
can't
have
even
never
die in
seen a
peace.
device of this design before either. It is not unreasonable to suspect that it could belong to the Abyss Order. But what could they be planning to do here?
Clunk, clunk.
Oh, that gave Paimon a fright. So,
Halfdan. What's up, bro?
Halfdan's back again?
Halfdan,
Halfdan.
do you have something to say to me?
Yeah, because you keep popping up. I'm not saying anything. Okay, I guess that was a no.
He ran off, but he didn't disappear like last time.
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
He doesn't seem to hold any malice toward us.
True.
Yeah, let's go. The beautiful land of damned.
Let's follow him.
He jumped down? Oh wait guys, I actually want to do something real quick. Just real quick. Because it's bothering me. I just want to quickly upgrade my windstone thing. Just real quick. Because I got the last one and I just really want to do this right now. So I can get the achievement. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, now we can get back to the story. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, we're at 99. We're almost there. Oh my gosh, I wonder what we're missing.
It's a humble hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail.
Seems like these hilichurls have no life left in them at all. Before long, they'll become one with the darkness. The hilichurls we meet in the wild are always so rowdy. Paimon never would have imagined that this is how they spend their final days. We may not have a whole lot of happy memories dealing with hilichurls, but still, Paimon hopes they're at peace in their last moments.
This is the saddest quest I have ever done. When I look back on like the Mondstadt quests and like the Archon quests and stuff, I don't, like, nothing really comes to mind on something like really serious that happened, like anything like really just dealing with death a lot. Nothing to the degree of this.
Hilichurls usually starve, but these seem pretty much empty. Is it because they're so near to the end that they don't need to eat anymore?
Paimon. Yeah, there definitely is no food in here. I didn't have to do that, but I did.
There's even a bonfire here, like what hilichurls built in the wild. Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. Oh. Just thinking aloud here, how did that flower get this far underground?
Yeah.
Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilichurls? Hey, now that you mention it, Paimon thinks it looks kind of familiar too.
Like, isn't
It
that
is the
like
national
the same flower
of
in her
Khaenri'ah,
here?
the Intivat.
Intivat.
It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Khaenri'ah, the petals would stop growing and turn hard.
Wait, isn't that... Oh, there's like a real life flower that's like that. It's the moonflower, I think. Is that not like the flower in Lumen's hair, or is that something different?
Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more and finally turn to dust.
Interesting.
So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying the tenderness of the homeland.
That's the flower I've been wearing in my hair since I woke up. Okay, does he have that same line if you play as him? Because I don't think he has a flower, right? Or like in this scene, he would say, that's the flower my sister wears in her hair. That's interesting. I wonder like if he has like the same line or if he says something different.
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought
from Ether. Maybe.
Your Highness, so the proposal finally has your blessing?
In focusing single-mindedly on confronting the heavenly principles, we neglected our original mission. The revival of the homeland.
Wait. Okay, so he's trying to revive Khaenri'ah, right? The heavenly principles. Is that the Archons, or is that beyond the Archons, like higher than them? Because I remember something the Shogun said is that eternity is like the closest and most important of the heavenly principles. So I don't know if it's the archons themselves that are the heavenly principles, or if it's Celestia.
I should not have been so indecisive.
The device is almost ready.
The device is almost ready.
What are the chances of succeeding?
Theoretically speaking, approximately.
Forget it. Even a 1% chance is enough. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are, without a shred of dignity. They cannot be made to continue paying the price for those so-called sins.
Okay, I just remembered something. So the archons, not all the archons that we know today, but like there are like a few of them involved with the fall of Conria. I think Zhongli was involved, maybe the Shogun too, because I know A's sister, she died during the attack on Conria, and I believe Nahida, she was born after Conria, because she's 500 years old, so she was like born after the destruction of it. I don't think Venti was involved, I don't know. But the Archons, they were the ones who destroyed Conria and the ones who created the curse in the first place. So that would explain Aether's and Dainsleif's hatred for the Archons, because they're responsible for Conria falling in the first place. And so Aether seems like he wants to reverse the curse, that was placed on the hilichurls in the abyss and everyone else. Which, you know, a noble cause, but it's like interesting that Aether is so passionate about it, because like it doesn't really have anything to do with him. But I guess it's because Aether and Lumen, they just like have this natural desire to help other people. Because, you know, Lumen, she's like going around fixing regions, like literally fixing the land itself and helping out people. So Aether, he's just like doing like the same thing, except with the abyss.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Aether!
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while there.
You relate the scene you just saw to Dainsleif.
Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. It could well be the device we saw earlier. And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct?
Yes.
No surprise there. Stubborn as ever. It appears as if the Abyss Order plans to use this location to cleanse the hilichurls of their curse and restore them to the way they once were. Then, they will serve as the foundation for reviving the nation of Conria. After all, there can be no nation without a people.
What do you think?
It is the height of foolishness. They have no chance of success, not even a 1% chance. I told you already that no one knows this curse better than I, having lived with it for 500 years. There is no redemption. There is no undoing the curse. Trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear in your mind. You have to tell yourself, they are no longer human. If you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving.
That's interesting. He knows the curse better than everyone else, because like he's been conscious with his curse and still like mostly human. I wonder, like, why is Dainsleif an exception kind of to the curse? Because like he's so human. Maybe it's because he was supposed to protect the people of Conria. So not only does he have like the base of the curse of like not being able to die, but he also just has this other layer that he has to be fully conscious so he can see what he has done to the people that he was supposed to protect. But also, like, Dainsleif, how do you know that? Like, did you try to use the cleansing water to get rid of your curse? You don't think there's like a 1% chance that you can fix all of this? Dang, like if I were in this situation, I don't know who I would believe. Like, I would want to believe my brother, but like at the same time, like Dainsleif is coming with points. Like, I would want the cleansing water to work so bad. But that chance that it's gonna put everyone through more suffering if I go through with it, I couldn't live with that.
But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task, while he is your brother.
Exactly.
It is only natural for you to side with him. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. My chosen path is to stop the Abyss. If we have reached an impasse, then perhaps this is where we should say,
I choose to believe you, but why? But that doesn't mean I completely trust you. It just means that I don't approve of my brother's methods. But, I mean, how else was your brother supposed to do that, though? Because, like, I mean, Ether has been walking the earth longer than Lumen, because, you know, Lumen was, like, asleep and all that. Like, how else was her brother supposed to do it? I would want a little bit more conflict with Lumen. Because, like, Ether's coming from, like, the right place. And so is Dainsleif, but I don't know. I want her to be more conflicted.
I see.
A 1% chance of redemption versus a 99% chance of suffering and death. True. But sometimes these odds are kind of worth it. Like, that 1% chance that it's going to work. Because, like, I'm more of, like, an optimistic. So if I think there's, like, a 1% chance, I might be doubtful of, like, going through with it. But there's still that 1% chance, you know? Nobody has the right to make that choice on another living being's behalf. Okay, now I see where she's going with that. But she just made that decision so quick. I would have wanted her to think about it a little bit more, you know? Yeah, she is right. Like, no one has the right to change someone else's lives, whether it be for better or worse. Especially now when these hilichurls have already chosen the end that they desire.
It seems that the 3 questions I put to you on our first meeting were worthwhile. You have developed your own individual views on this world. Very well. Since you have volunteered your true thoughts on this matter, I shall not hide mine from you. Right now, I have a more immediate agenda than stopping the Abyss. That is to say, the Abyss's actions here directly dishonor the final wishes of Halfdan and my other compatriots. I cannot allow this to proceed.
I can understand that.
The Abyss may appear at any moment. Be on your guard at all times as we proceed.
Okay, but Halfdan, he's a part of the Abyss, right? But he's able to control the Abyss. But what the Prince, aka Ether, is doing does not align with what Halfdan wants. You know, you see what I mean? Like,
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
What's going on? Is that light coming from the room in the center? It's too—
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made its move already?
Dainsleif, I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again joined forces with our Highness's kin. Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a catastrophic error.
I am surprised that you dare to face me. You ran like a coward last time.
no, for real.
Our Highness's will must be done.
He just completely ignores it.
Interferences must be removed, whatever the price to pay. This time, the curse that torments our people must be undone, once and for all.
You are the only ones who torment them. There is nothing else left of those hilichurls. Nothing besides the curse itself.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsleif.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since you wish to persist, then so be it. You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the waves of the abyss. I cannot provide the cleansing effect of the water none.
This plan is
The world will.
I hate trying to break that shield,
This
bro.
Abyss Herald for ages. Now you finally got him.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss
Yeah, like-
Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy it.
All right, let's go.
That cutscene was so weird. That was so anticlimactic. The way he just like died. Because he's been whatever. Oh, cutscene.
Look, the amplification device.
Oh no! It's hurting them. Bro, stop! You're hurting them.
Am I too late?
No!
They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing.
It's Halfdan. Halfdan. I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's go.
Halfdan, don't do it!
Oh my god. Oh my, dude.
I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant. Halfdan's soul is extraordinarily resilient.
Meddling fool! Encumber us no more!
Bro, you're part of the Abyss too. Could you not feel
Don't you
that
have
you
a
had like
greater
the
encumbrance
biggest
to worry
migraine?
about? Come on. This is your grand opportunity to get rid of me.
Dainsleif!
Gosh. Okay.
Take
What
him
else?
out and deactivate the device.
Wait, Dainsleif, why aren't you helping? Well, okay, he did just like go through like so much agony. So. Let me take his place. The cleansing won't have any effect on me. Let's do
No!
it.
As long as the device is active, the cursed are rendered powerless. Only you can take on the Abyss.
Wait, Dainsleif, are you okay? His voice suddenly became
If you
strained.
value his sacrifice, then do not waste any more time here. See all these rays of light and portals? They must have installed several of these energy devices in various locations. Find them, quickly!
Wait, he was talking normally before. What happened?
We have to go through the...
Got it. Let's go. So we gotta go through these portals.
Destroy the devices and put an end to the hilichurls.
Well, who are you yelling at, Paimon, to battle the Abyssmans? No, this is easy. Easy limits. So easy, bro. You good, bro? Hang in there, bro. We're almost done. I don't know if you're dead yet, but we're almost done, bro. Halfdan. Are you okay?
So, that's it, right? The device is fully shut down now?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
But Halfdan, he seems to have breathed his last.
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset.
Paimon, shut up! He can hear us! You know how quiet it is in
to be
here?
reunited with one of his former comrades after so long. This is rough.
Paimon, shut up!
Let's go.
She talks at the worst times. Oh no, he's dead. You want to say some final words, bro?
Light.
Oh my gosh, it's him!
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Oh my god!
Maria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Yeah, Conria's okay.
Correct.
Oh my gosh, my heart.
So, no need to revive the homeland.
That was Halfdan's soul.
Bro, why that kind of got me a little bit.
More than one kind of strange power exists here. Souls are no strange sight under the circumstances. Still, if you intend to venture deeper in and continue your investigation, you ought to be careful.
Oh, his voice sounds more strained. Oh,
You bet. We'll be super careful. Oh, but Dane, does this mean you're not coming with us?
wait.
That device took a severe toll on me.
Right.
It will take me some time to recover.
Because my mind is like kind of going that when when that guy died, you know, he died like near, like on top of the device, which is supposed to be a cleansing thing, and then his soul came out, which isn't normally supposed to happen, and he died like right in front of Dainsleif, and his soul particles kind of went everywhere, so that it seemed like it partially cleansed Dainsleif. So now he's gonna be like, he's cured of the curse, like partially, so he might have some effects of erosion from being alive for this long. Like the protection of the curse is kind of fading away, so as like him being a human, he's not supposed to be alive for this long, but now since like the curse is partially taken, he's like, it's taken a toll on him, the effects of what would happen if a human being is alive for this long. I don't know if I explained that the way that I wanted to, but yeah.
Oh, right. Well, actually, Paimon already knew that. You've clearly been pushing through the pain this whole time. You've earned a good rest, Dane. Oh, you should take a vacation!
Vacation?
Yeah, Wangshu Inn is
The
nearby.
very notion. This word has no business being in my vocabulary. There are more important things that demand my attention. The Loom of Fate operation is still underway, and I suspect that these amplification devices are connected to that plan.
I will be on the lookout. We will take more time after you've recovered.
Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know whose side you're on.
Sheesh. He sure knows how to hold a grudge. Saving that snide remark right until the end. Well, shame that we didn't get to see your brother again. But at least we learned some useful info, huh? As long as you keep pressing on with your journey, you guys will definitely meet again. And everything will be back to normal. Right? Oh,
Hope so.
Paimon almost forgot. The real reason we came here was to investigate what was going on with the hilichurls, wasn't it? We've probably seen enough to report back to the miner now, but, how are we going to explain it to him? This is all way too complicated for regular people to understand. We'll figure it out. Just don't forget about the commission when we're done here.
Let's go. Go to the land of the Dedro Archon. That's. All right, let's see all the achievements we got. Let's go. Yes. 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 Yes, bro. Oh yeah, let's go. We got a wish. Hey. Y'all wanna wish real quick? My pity level is I think it's 6. I wanna tell y'all something. So I never got Chi-Chi before. Ever. Even on my main account. But then one day I was wishing for Kinich. And I got my first Chi-Chi ever. Let's see if we can get a 4-star. Dang it. No, it's fine actually. It's fine. I absolutely loved this quest. The lore in this one was so delectable, exquisite. I loved it. Man, Dainsleif's quests, they always hit, bro. There's only like one that I was just kind of like, but most of them are so fire. But like, it's crazy that even without the curse, like to not have the curse is worse than having the curse. Like that is a curse that's just unforgivable. Like even to try to lift it would cause you more pain than the curse itself. That is evil, straight up diabolical. Wow, like what were the Archons thinking with that one? Just because it's an all-human nation? Like dang, just let them be. Because it's not like they were, at least as far as I know, like directly trying to demean the gods or whatever. But wow, insane. I feel so bad for the hilichurls. Feels so bad for like killing them. Like it just feels wrong to kill them, but at the same time it's kind of like putting them out of their suffering, but at the same time they do respawn, so like we're just kind of killing them over and over. Do they get some kind of relief when we do that? I don't know. So like maybe it is best to kill them, but I see where Ether is coming from, like having that 1% chance of being able to lift the curse. But honestly, I'm kind of siding with Lumen. Like seeing them suffer like that when they were activating the device, I'm like, you know what? Maybe they are better off with this curse. On my main account, this was the last Dainsleif quest that I did. So all the other ones, I have no idea what happens in it. And I'm really looking forward to it. I hope you are too. If you like the video, give it a like, share, subscribe for more. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!